Welcome to my Theros MTG Arena draft. We're going over some draft picks and gameplay. Alright, let's look at what we've got here. Got a rare 3 mana 2/4 that works with artifacts and equipment. Shimmerwing Chimera. I'm looking at blue black's self mill card. Self mill mostly. Red white go wide heroic card. White removal spell. Potato flyer. I think I'm gonna take the Shimmering Chimera because this thing has so many little combos with it that it's fun. It's also single color, which is kind of what gets me. Yes, I think the main the reason Shimmerwing Chimera is so fun is because there's all these enchantments that have enter the battlefield ability, and being able to like replay enchantments that have an enter the battlefield ability to great effect is really fun. So I'm gonna take this, and we'll see what happens. Nyx Lotus. Oh man. It's Counterspell, which is like fine. I don't think Convolute is normally really good, but I feel like in this format you can actually get away with playing 3-cost counterspells more because there's a bunch of flash things you can play. It's probably just the Elspeth's Nightmare. This is kind of like a 2-for-1. You can destroy a small creature and then get a non-creature, non-land card from the hand next turn. I've seen this card be good, but I'm a little bit afraid of it because they have this concept that it's going to be like a 5-mana 3/3. But I mean, the fact that it makes each player discard a card, it does fuel your own escape. Fuels your own escape, and also like it keeps your opponent from just like holding cards over and over again. Like then they started making decisions. They want to keep holding cards to make the enemy of enlightenment small. But if they're doing that, then they're also not putting anything on the board, which is kind of a difficult situation for them. But I mean, there's a decent number of draw spells that also make it smaller, which kind of sucks. But let's take the Elspeth's Nightmare. Hmm. Omen of the Forge is fine. This has also been fine. It looks really bad, but the fact that it's a 4-power guy for the red-green 4 powers matters decks is important. This is good with like your auras and stuff. This is potential a lot of value in the white-black aura deck. This is just like fine. It's like a value card. Birth of Melody. I mean it's technically constructed playable, right? So like it's got that going for it, right? It's like constructed playable, so it's definitely good in draft, right? Wink, wink. No, it's probably not really. Like there's definitely cards that you can play in constructed that are bad in drafts and vice versa. Yeah, nothing really exciting in blue. Like we're looking at like a Nyxborn Seaguard, which is fine, but I don't know if like a 4-mana 2/5 is really exciting. I remember back in the day when people used to play 5-mana 2/5s, right? Yeah, I'm going to try to take the Omen of the Forge because of the combo with the Shimmerwing Chimera, but I'm not like assuming we're going to stay in blue red if it's really cut, right? Like if it's really really cut, we'll just have to leave these colors. Underworld Dreams for the memes. So this is the red green 4-power matter card. This card's actually better than it looks just because like it fuels escape and it's a 3/3 death touch. Hmm. So based on what I have now, I'm either thinking it's like the Hierophant or the Oracle maybe. I mean, I think the counterspell is fine. Like I know some people were like saying, "Why do you want to play a counterspell in this format?" But again, I said like um because of like there's definitely things you can do with like a counterspell and like there's all these flash cards that you could just like play instead, or like you could use the potato, for example. You could use like the potato, the whatever, the witness of tomorrow to like fuel it. Red green could be open based on like seeing the Warden of the Chains. Because you can actually get like multiple Warden of the Chain and they count each other for, attacking. But like you really need to like have a lot of stuff to activate it. Hey, the Floofy, how's it going? No, I'm doing a little magic right now because I have to do a minimum amount of card games per stream. Otherwise, did it say Hades now? No, I think it said Magic now. It said Magic now and Hades later, maybe. The Theros is Hades. Hey, give the plus plus. It's Hades adjacent, It's close enough, but I kind of want to play Valkyria Chronicles 4, but I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. It might be a little bit awkward. I mean, what I actually want to play is Bravely Default 2, but I can't. I can't stream that because I don't have a capture card, and I don't have a working TV either, which is also kind of an issue. I think this card is fine. The gods they're also not quite as they're just mythic and they're not as sexy as Dream Trawler or Kiora Best of Sea God. That's the problem. Yeah, so I got the last card was Omen of the Forge. We're not really seeing like a lot of big reasons to go into other things. I might just take the black card and see what happens. I think this card's been good. Impending Doom. There's like an entire archetype around this specific card. It's basically just Oaken form, except it has like two downsides on it. Hey there, Wee Wizard, how's it going? I think it's been like that for a while. But hope you're doing well. Do I want the Loathsome Chimera, or do I want, like, Return to Nature, or do I want a... so the thing with Impending Doom is... It's basically Oaken form, which was, like, a card that was, like, not particularly great in its format, right? But I see people playing it all the time. I guess it's, like, in best of one. You can often, like spike a win by playing it right because like you're just like gambling. Your opponent has like zero removal and stuff, and like in best of one you can sometimes like get away doing that. Like I'll see like Metal Mario will take like Impending Doom like high. Even I think his favorite deck is actually the blue white staggering insight deck because it feels like the bots really don't like staggering insight for some reason. Like you could get staggering insight like pick six or something because like the boss don't take it. Whatever. I kind of wish they had human drafts for this game, but like or for this format, but they don't for some reason because they're just like no, we don't really you don't need like the human drafts for this. I don't know. I might as well take the Return to Nature. It's helpful that you know none of the card. Yeah, I'm happy to explain the stuff, like the reasoning for like why I'm looking at like certain cards and stuff. I mean, so there's been like no blue cards pass at all. So we're not playing the Shimmering Chimera. Like blue is completely cut by the bots right now. But like red green might be open here. Like looking at this makes me think red green is what we want to do, right? Like there's a Return to Nature and there's a Loathsome Chimera, which is also fine. Yeah. I might just take the Return to Nature, because Return to Nature is almost basically like a kill spell in this format, because there's so many enchantment creatures that this just like destroys it or whatever, and then like you don't have to like deal with it. Right? It also is good at just destroying actual enchantments, like just the regular non-creature enchantments, because there's enough non-creature enchantments, you just want to destroy them because like they're annoying. They're gonna get in your way. So let's take the Return to Nature and see what happens. That's really awkward. I don't like that card. I don't like this card much, but I guess if you're really slow, this can do something. This Nexus Wardens. I mean, it's basically like Hitchclaw Recluse, which was like an older card in like one of the core sets and stuff, which was like not great, but it's like I guess it's reasonably playable. It can also like stop stuff from hitting you, I suppose. None of these other cards are really exciting. Some people really like Pious Wayfarer. You can make some really absurd Pious Wayfarer decks, I guess, but I don't really like that. most of the time. I'm just gonna take the Nexus Wardens and we'll see what happens. Okay, Alsaid. And then there's a blue card, which is actually just weird. I think Alsaid just protecting something is like relevant. This draft is already kind of a mess. I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of all over the place. But I guess sort of like what happens when you like bot drafts. They're gonna be all over the place. Like I did like a bot draft earlier. I felt like hey, thank you for the resub, spam foxes. Hey, the puppy Wuffy, how's it going? Thank you very much for the 8-month resub. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm doing a little more Magic Arena lately. I might do some Eternal tomorrow. Just an FYI. I don't know. We'll see. I thought about doing some tonight, but I do still enjoy drafting this. Like, so I guess felt like there was no blue in any of the other packs, and then now there's some. There's like this gull in the hero of the games, I guess, and then there's like a white card is the best card in this pack. It's really confusing. What's going on? What I really need to see is like a gold uncommon from like the bot that tells me they're not drafting these colors at all, and then I'm going to go all in on that. Right? That's usually what it tells me. I don't know. Green cards. Okay. I actually feel like Cling to Dust is playable. It's playable main deck. Like sometimes you just use it to get rid of like it's kind of like cycling. Whenever you get rid of like obviously, if you get rid of the creature, it's kind of like card disadvantage because you only draw the card if you exile a non-creature. Kind of sucks. But there's like green cards now. This is like not great. Again, this was like the same thing I was mentioning. Is that like if you play like a 6-drop enchantment creature and then they destroy it with like a return to nature, you feel extremely bad. You just go like, I'm so unhappy with like the way things turned out, but it's not to say that you should never do it. It's just, like you just need to like be aware that's like something that can happen if you're playing those type of cards, right? This card also really benefits if you have some way of giving it trample, I guess, right? Then it gets better. Black green, I guess, maybe. Maybe black green is what the plan is. Like these are fine. These are fine black green cards. These aren't really cards I want to play in red. This is a Gift of Strength. It's like whatever. I honestly forget that Gift of Strength gives reach sometimes. I'm like, oh, you can actually use it as like a defensive combat trick to like block a flyer. It's not something I get super excited about. Like I don't get excited about a 2 mana +3/+3. I mean, in like if it was like Eternal, a 2 mana +3/+3 combat trick would be actually pretty decent. Or at least it wouldn't be like completely unplayable, right? It's just that it's just like a difference between the games, right? Like certain games are like different, right? But maybe Yellow Hand, how's it going? I'm just like the 2-1. Things are looking grim if we're thinking about playing a grim position. It is quite grim. There's also Arena Trickster. I don't know. Let's take the Arena Trickster because I'm gonna leave that open. I guess I'll take the Temple Thief. Okay. Maybe we get so much black we want to play an Underworld Dreams, but I'm not really saying it's gonna happen, right? Nadir Kraken. Well, that's a really insane bomb, by the way. Why are we playing green, honestly? Why are we playing green? This card's absurd. Final Death would be good too. I would also take a Warbriar Blessing. This card's actually like absurd. You play it, and then your opponent doesn't deal with it. You just like win the game. It's really disgusting. Like the adult choice is probably take Final Death or Warbriar Blessing, but I'm just gonna take the Nadir Kraken. See what happens. I don't think this is actually like a bomb in draft. It's just good. It's not a bomb by any means. This 2/4. I'm mean, the counter spell's like fine. This self mill card's fine. Medomized Prophecy might be fine. Also, I'm not really sure. Like it feels like a really weird like I understand like you can do some stuff with Medomized Prophecy to get it like really good or whatever, but it feels like you have to do a lot of work to like actually draw the cards off of it. I don't think that's bad. It just takes more work to get the card than you normally would want to try, I guess, right? So who knows? I guess this does let me play multiple colors if I want to take it. This might also not even be black, to be honest. We just don't have that many good black cards. Maybe we're just blue-green, actually. Maybe we were just actually supposed to be blue-green. Because, like, there's a Eutropia, which is really insane in these two colors. I also really like Eros Enraptured. This card can be good too, the Lampad, but I think I'm just supposed to take this Eutropia. Stinging Lionfish, Vexing Gull, Potato, Moss Viper, Fight Spell. I think I need the Fight Spell, just because I don't have interaction really yet. This is really good when this can untap things. I didn't realize that this can untap things. It's not just like a tap something on your opponent's turn, but you can like untap like a blocker or tap a creature to like block your opponent's thing or something if you want to. But I just want to take the fight spell. Lionfish, Mantle, another return. What do we have creature wise? We're at 6. Need to like look for creatures. Creatures are kind of important. That's how you win games, is by playing a creature. Right? I mean, you can like win without playing a creature, I guess. I mean, the Stinging Lionfish is mostly just gonna be a 2-mana 2/1. Maybe that's fine. Maybe it's not good. I don't know. I could definitely see an argument to play like 2 Return to Natures, but that seems a little bit excessive. That feels like really, really excessive. I'm probably not gonna try that. I think Cetizen Training is fine too. It's like mostly a filler card, but giving Trample like Nyxborn Colossus is a big deal. I think I just take the 2/1 just for curve filling. Ouch! Why did you do this to me, game? It's a casual nothing I want to play. Right? Actual nothing I want to play. Yuck. If I'm playing an idol on the philosophy, something went really wrong. I feel like that. The Knight of the Vine is fine. Moss Viper is also fine if I just want more creatures and stuff. I think the reason I have problems with like people playing like Impending Doom is because Moss Viper exists, whatever. So it's just like you just want there's actually like multiple Death Touchers at common that just like make your thought process is like, oh, I'm going to play a bunch of things. I'm just gonna take the Moss Viper. So I'm like ranting about it, but like just having things like run right into a Moss Viper seems bad. Like the Impending Doom. Is this like playable-ish? I think it's more playable than the Towering Wave Mystic, but Relentless Pursuit or Shoal Kraken. This is really good at enabling escape cards because it puts 3 to 4 cards into your graveyard if you think about it. The Relentless Pursuit, because you put the Relentless Pursuit into the graveyard and you're putting at least like 3 cards in your graveyard. You might be putting in 2 even, or depending on it, or more. Like it's. I think it's very good in like the specific deck that like wants it and stuff. But I might just take the Shoal Kraken because I do feel like this is a lot of value potentially. Deny the Divine. I'll take a deny here. I feel like this card is very specific to you wanting to mill yourself, like blue black. I don't think that's really what I'm doing. I might have to play a 2/5 for 4. It's also an enchantment. I feel like that's a little bit underrated, or that's a little bit crazy that card's going that late, but Heal of Ruin should not go into your deck, by the way. Kind of dubious. Take a Thaumaturge. If we have enough enchantments, this could do something at 7. Yeah, 7. I'll take the Thaumaturge. Wanderer is pretty good if we're heavy on enchantments. This card does a ton of work if you have a ton of if you have a lot of enchantments. Like it doesn't actually make your average draw better because it puts the non-land cards at the bottom of your deck. But like over a long period of time, it could be pretty absurd. Just like a bunch of absurd value. I could definitely see potentially trying to splash this card too. If this wasn't here because this card's like a 2-for-1. If we splashed it, we have like the Nexus, no, the Elysian Grove to do it. But this is mostly just going to be like a 3-4 that lets us play an additional land on a couple turns. I'm not really banking on like the mana fixing on this. To be fair. There's also the Cetizen training, which I would take too, but I don't think I want to take it over this. Ooh, this card's good. This is basically just the affectionate Indrik, but you can't back out of fighting once you choose to do it. Like so, the thing with affectionate Indrik, it says you may fight a target creature you don't control. And then this one says you fight up to one target creature control. So the difference is that like um with affectionate Indrik, your opponent actually has to pump their creature before you choose like which creature you decide to hit, and then you can if they pump their creature in response to you playing this or whatever, you can just choose not to fight it or whatever. But like you because of the May or whatever. But with a Ferris Band Brawler, once you say you're fighting it, and then they can pump their creature, and then like the fight happens still. And then like it makes it harder to like back out. So this is like worse than Affectionate Indrik, but it's still pretty decent. Pretty decent. Arachneer or another fight spell or a Typhon. Oh man, lots of good choices here. This is definitely a card that would make me want to take Self Mills because like a 4/5 reach that deals 4 damage to a flyer is really good. I think the downside is that if you don't have like self mill and you don't have ways of like getting cards in your graveyard and you don't have ways of getting this into your graveyard, it's a crappy 1/2 reach, which is not very good. I'm debating if I want the Typhon or the Warbriar Blessing. Hit 15 creatures. It's really expensive to escape it. It is a finisher. We already have like a couple finishers. I think I need the Warbriar Blessing. Nyx Herald I like a lot. Vexingle's also fine. Nyx Herald's gonna be good because giving like trample to some of our enchantment creatures is gonna be good. I think just Nyx Herald is just like good in general because it lets you like be more aggressive than you normally would be able to. I do think the Typhon is decent, but if we didn't have like 6 drops already, I might consider the Typhon, right? I could definitely also see maybe taking the Vexingal for like flying, but we have 2 reach creatures, right? Hmm. This is like technically playable. We don't really have fixing for the Acolyte Affliction. I mean, you sort of count the Dryad, but they can kill it, which sucks. There's like a chance I'd play an Elite Instructor, but I don't know for sure. This is technically playable, this 4/3, but I'm not super excited about it usually. Like, I don't really. Wings of Hubris is, like, fine sometimes. Like, you can play with, like, Nessie and Boar. That's, like, the combo is, like, you play with Nessie and Boar, and, you can win that way, but I don't know if it's, like, strictly necessary most of the time. I feel like it's not really. I think that's where I really like Wings of Hubris is when I'm like playing Nessian Boar. The fact that people are playing a lot of enchantment artifact removal makes it worse than like Raven Wings would be. Like, cause like Raven Wings, it's like it's more likely that people don't have like the enchantment artifact hate to blow out the combat and stuff. Most kills we wizard, most assists we wizard. Not ruled in Diaga scroll. Yeah. Deny the Divine or another Vex or a Vexing Gull. I could definitely see playing two Deny the Divine, but I think Vexing Gull is like fine with some of the flash stuff. It also works. I think it works better with like the one counter spell we have. Just play like Vexing Gull instead. That's why I was saying like counters look better when you have flash creatures because they can just like if they don't do anything you care about, just play like the flash creature instead. So let's take the flash creature here. Green blue, yeah. You know, Hustle difficulty, yeah, it's like fine. It's not the best, but it's fine, I guess. I don't really want to play the Island. The prophecy is really bad. You don't really have flyers. It's kind of sucks. There's this one flyer. I'm not gonna play anything else here. I don't think I need a second elite instructor. That I don't really want to play the first one. I said I don't like playing elite instructor, which is like gonna make people go like, "Why did you don't want to play elite instructor? It's so good." I don't know. I have reasons to like not want to do it. I have definite reasons to not want to do it. Like I just have different opinions on like cars than other people do, which is fine, right? You like both of those blue cards. I might take it. I don't know. We're probably not playing either of these, honestly. I like Cetizen training with my. I like Cetizen training with my Shimmerwing Chimera. I don't mind taking the Stern Dismissal either, just because like bouncing your opponent's thing is kind of like relevant. I've had some people tell me they hate Stern Dismissal because they're like, oh, you can't save your own creature, which makes it a lot worse. I don't know. I don't think that's the worst. It's not the best Shimmerwing Chimera deck. I won't lie. We're like not really getting value out of it, are we? Warbriar Blessing is the only thing we get out value from returning it. I mean, I don't think you need to build around this card. It's nice when you get like a bunch of omens. We didn't see like any omens. The combo of it, which sucks. Like I was kind of hoping to get an omen. I don't know. I think I just take the Stern Dismissal because I don't think I need to have trample on stuff, and I don't really need to do like a weird card combo with this. It's like fine, yeah. It's like fine. I'm not gonna play any of this. These all are really bad. Nope. Yeah. I tried playing a black red deck with Altar of Pantheon to splash for Clothes. That was a really bad idea. Don't do that. Like, don't have this be like your only source of fixing, because like you can't take out lands to play a 3 mana rock. So you're playing like a 3 mana land or whatever. I mean, I understand it taps for any color, but it was actually pretty bad. There was so much flooding happening. I guess it's also just the nature of best of one too. It's like drawing a lot of stuff. We can get Shoal Kraken. I guess we cut the. This card seems bad here. You need around 3 for a single one. No, that's what I did. I played 2 Altar of the Pantheon and a basic Swamp, and I flooded out every game I played. It was really, really bad. I mean, I guess that's also just like one example. One example of like losing with Clofeast in your deck, but yeah, so the first pick of the draft was Shimmerwing Chimera, and then I tried to draft like black green because it seemed like the most open, and I packed 2 like open Nadir Kraken. This card's really absurd. Like it just sits there. It just demands like an answer right away. I kind of wish I'd gotten like a Starlit Mantle, but I feel like there was not really a great opportunity to get one. But I mean, this card basically says like if it stays in play, your opponent can't win because you start making a bunch of stupid 1/1s. You like playing around bombs in Kaldheim. Yeah, Kaldheim has a lot of bombs. I mean, Theros has a lot of bombs too. Yeah, we can use Shimmerwing Chimera, Eutropia, and like a enchantment to like replay it and re-trigger the Eutropia. That's like the plan basically right now. I kind of like what we're doing here, like non-creature stuff. I like the one counter spell. Oh, we're like don't have enough cards. We actually have to put in cards. My bad. We have to actually put cards back in. I was like, oh, can I cut cards? No, I can't. Oh, I guess fine. We'll play the one elite instructor. I think over Bronze Sword. This is really awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could actually. It's because I just spent so many picks in pack one taking black cards to like stay open, and then it didn't really exactly like come together. But this was not the best. But we're like trying and stuff. You make a great deck, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what Sizzle's team was always saying about like Eternal drafts is like try to stay one color or whatever so that you get you can be more flexible in like pack two and three and stuff. But I think it depends on like the format. Like it depends on whether pack one is curated or not because like the curated packs don't really have like any signals in them as far as I know. It actually feels like there's like none signals if the Eternal has stronger commons. Yeah, I mean I know you say that a lot, but I'm not. I guess it's probably true. I'm just being like really contrary for some reason. I wish we had more flyers in this deck. That's only my only gripe, really. But I guess white blue is actually the color combo if you want to play a lot of flyers, as it often is. Like you don't play green blue because you want flyers. Unless you're playing like Eternal. Oh man, Eutropia with Shimmerwing Chimera. If we can get an enchantment, this is gonna be really good. Enchantment for this. Yeah. Oh man, Shimmerwing Chimera and Warbriar Blessing and Eutropia, we did it. Transcendent Envoy, it's a little scary. We might be able to eat that. If they get aggro with that, we might just be able to eat this. Hopefully, if like we pass really quickly. I mean, they probably have a combat trick or like an Impending Doom when we're dead, but it's okay. Impending Doom, we're dead. Here comes the Impending Doom. They have a 4/5 flyer. That's not great. Yeah, they're definitely pantsing that up. Oh, aspect of the Manticore. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that. Because that's first strike until end of turn, so that's fine. Wow. Yeah, we're dead actually, right? They just Voltron the shit out of us. Yeah. Cool game. Could play the Chimera. Draw the bounce spell would be good, yeah. If only we had Stern Dismissal, yeah. It's somewhere in the deck, Gruul. I mean, I guess I play the Shimmerwing Chimera, and next turn I can go Eutropia and Warbriar Blessing on like the Chimera maybe or something. I don't know. I really don't want to sacrifice the Chimera to the Warbriar Blessing. It's really awkward. I think for the purposes of mana efficiency, I'm supposed to play the Shimmerwing Chimera here. Do I try to double block that? I kind of don't want to double block that. I'd rather like try to do something with like the Warbriar Blessing, the Chimera, and the Eutropia to take this out. Even if it means like I'm losing a lot of cards that way, but I'm gonna lose 2 cards if I try to double block that. That's like my thought process. If they play another enchantment on this guy, we're kind of out of it. I don't have a plummet or anything. Hero of the Pride, yeah. So just leaving up another one of those Indomitable Wills, I guess. Yeah, they're leaving up Indomitable Will. It feels like. Nadir Kraken, you're a little late to the party. Actually, neither Kraken might be able to eat that at some point. Maybe. We need it to, like, not die. Hmm. Could Eutropia and try to fight down their hero to Pride this turn? And then we can, like, try to Shimmerwing Chimera, get back the Warbriar Blessing. Or I could just be more consistent and just play the Nadir Kraken this turn. And see what happens. I just don't want to try to double block that. It's really scary. I mean, it looks like they have a pause here. They definitely have a pause in response to this, so they have some kind of spell. Right? Because I might be able to go Eutropia, pump this, and eat their guy. I think, do I try to double block this now? This is a little aggressive, but I need them to show their removal or whatever. Feels like they're going to use the removal on the Nadir Kraken. And they tap with both, that's really scary, actually. I guess I could have actually fought this with the Nadir Kraken. I should have actually done that. Fought the hero, the probably the Nadir Kraken, because then they have a 2/5. And they can bounce it with a Shimmerwing Chimera. I'm just afraid they kill the Shimmerwing Chimera if I play the Warbriar Blessing that turn, and then I can't get my guy back. Is the problem. Yeah, they definitely have a trick here. I don't know what it is, but so we have to try and double block that now. Yeah, they're definitely leaving up a trick. I think it's the Karametra's Blessing is the problem. If I pay here, I can't do the fight spell. I think I have to decline. They definitely have a fight spell, but I don't think I can play around it, right? Oh, they have an Omen in the Forge to kill this. Wait. Okay. They're gonna pump it, aren't they? Oh no, they don't. Why did they attack with that then? Why did they attack with a 2/2 if they don't have a trick? They have a burn spell they wanted to use post combat. Is that what happened? I don't even want to attack now because I'm a little bit low. Maybe this guy can attack. But I want to have a 4/5 blocker for those shit because it feels like they have a burn spell now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just like next leveling myself hero than Neeks more. This is a pretty sick combo though, right? Now we can make a 1/1. Now we can just fight down their hero to Neeksborn. That's a big butt. Really big butt. Oh, I should play the Nessium Wanderer first to have like another blocker. I could have gone to lands and Nessium Wanderer. Heroes of the Revel. Oh, they're just dead to the flyers now. They're just dead to flying because I can make my Nadir Kraken fly now. Pretty gas. I just don't have to even fight now. Like that. No. Look at that combo though. Look at that combo. We just I don't know what they had then. Like they attacked their 2/2 into my 2/3 and I don't know what happened, but okay. I think that's how the deck was supposed to play out, though, with the Shimmerwing Chimera and the other thing, but I'm not really sure. Right? All right. Let's try again. The Chin, is that like are they a fan of Jay Leno or Bruce Campbell? Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell. I need my double blue. That'd be nice. Double bubba. That's actually kind of scary. I don't like that they're playing that. I could have left up Return to Nature that turn. Yeah, I should have left up Return to Nature. I don't think they're playing an enchantment this turn that I care about. Yeah, they didn't. But it was technically correct to play the other thing first. I have to hope they don't like just snap Dreadful Apathy this. If they attack, I'm not gonna block. I think you just snap Dreadful Apathy this if you have it. You didn't. Wow. Sick. Could Warbriar Blessing and fight that down. I don't even care. And Flash Creature. Flash Creature 2/2 and a 1/2. That doesn't block this either. Like, what am I worrying about? Like a +2/+2? I don't think I attack yet. I don't think I Warbriar Blessing. I don't care about that. I care about something else. And now I can return to nature. Oh, they had Vexing Goal main phase. Okay, because I can return to nature the Dreadful Apathy if they do that, which is great. No, I can fight down their flyer. I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. Get out of here. Like that. We're bullying people with Nadir Kraken. Dreadful Apathy. Revoke existence. Okay, sure. That only got rid of the Warbriar Blessing. Hey there, Jedi, how's it going? That only got rid of the Warbriar Blessing, which does turn off my combo with my Chimera, but it's honestly fine. Yeah, I'll pay one for another tentacle. Act for 5. It is Tentacruel. Yeah. What you got in your Golgari Grip, son? Shadow the Sky, I'm kinda sad. We're gonna go plain Shadow the Sky, I'm sad. Whatever. They can have a flash creature to trade them like Gull, I guess. Oh, they were just dead to that. My excuse is like they could have the flash Gull. I don't want to trade there. I don't want to trade this with like a 2/2 flash. Okay. We're just beating people up with this deck. It's kind of like the opposite of when I play Eternal Drafts, and then I'm the one getting beat up in Bronze by people in Masters and stuff. That's just how they roll. Oh, things have been going well. Perfect. Near Kraken in hand all the time. Wow. This is actually kind of disgusting. Nadir Kraken all the time, every time, all the time. Temple of Malice, grind one, nice. Another Warbriar Blessing is decent. Ooh, that's scary, I'm not gonna lie. That is scary, I don't like that. But not much I can do about it. They could have targeted this card or just a straight up removal spell to get rid of my Nadir Kraken, and that kind of sucks. In black red. No, I think you can just, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no thanks. No, thank you. Stern Dismissal doing work again. Because we're going to open form that bad boy and make a 5/5 potential first striker. No! No! I needed that. Ah, that sucks. Wow, the Elspeth's Nightmare. And they get to take my Warbriar's Blessing now, which sucks. Yeah, they're gonna take my Warbriar's Blessing. They're not gonna take the Return to Nature, are they? Hmm. I want a second Forest. Yeah, they're gonna take my Return to Nature or one of the Blessings. Try to Return to Nature, honestly. That sucks. Oh, they took my Warbriar Blessing, alright. I need Forests before I can play this Theros Brand Brawler. Underworld Dreams, I'm just gonna destroy that, but they do get to hit me for one with it, which sucks. I do feel like this game is going to go long enough that that card's going to be relevant, so I just want it gone. That's going to be relevant, I think. Yeah, those are exiled. I need to hit a second forest so I can play my Pharaoh's Band Brawler. Another Slaughter Priest of Mogi, okay. I mean, if they have a second Impending Doom, I should have just fought that now. If they have another Impending Doom, they could definitely have a second Impending Doom to pump that with. They know I have a Warbriar Blessing, so I don't know why they played the 2/2 out if they don't have something to save it. Oh, so they can sack the Lampad to the Slaughter Priest. They have something. Remove Final Death. They have a Final Death. They should have actually done it in response to the enchantment if that was the case. They can sack it to the Death Vigil. No, they didn't want to sack it to the Death Vigil. Okay. Sack both and block one. They didn't sack their Slaughter Priest of Mogi to the Lampad, which is weird. If I get my island, I can play the Ferris Band. Oh, they're getting back the Slaughter Priest of Mogi. Okay. Sure. Enemy of Enlightenment. That's kind of annoying, because that's going to, I really want to play my Ferris Band Brawler, so I have to, like, hold this Nexus Warden and discard it, which sucks. So I really want to use my Ferris Band Brawler to kill the Enemy of Enlightenment. I'm getting punished for discarding land. I have to discard this because I don't want to. Why did they discard their Slaughter Priest of Mogi? Oh, because they got it back from Omen. Yeah, I see. Give me a land so I can play the Ferris Band Brawler and kill that. This is what I was talking about, how like Enemy of Enlightenment is weird because like it. Actually, no, I can't kill that. I actually can't kill that because like it's gonna be a 5/5. Oh, they're attacking with it. Okay. It's a 5/5 when I play out my land, which is the problem. Oh crap. Getting a little bit punished for discarding lands and stuff. Sure. Yeah. Really need to get something that lets me fight that. Now we're just like not even putting any pressure on them. I think I just discard the Shoal Kraken. I really need to get a land so I can play the Ferris Band Brawler and fight one of these. And then we can like start playing a game Grim Physician. Okay. I will block your 2/1 flyer with my 1/4. They can eat it. They might have not realized this has reach, which is fine. They can eat it. They can eat it and gain a life and make it lose life. Yeah, they realize they can eat it now. They're going to eat their guy. Eat your guy. Okay, there we go. They did it. Land. Alright, so now I can fight down the 1/3. This does make this a 4/4, which sucks. But that makes it a 5/5, I mean. Sure, they sacked it, yeah. The block and trade there, yeah. They can block there to chump. And explore and brute. I think we'll go chump this turn. Yeah, this is not looking great. I can go play this out because I'm gonna have to discard it anyways. Neither of these have reach. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of removal. Yeah, we're just dead. Had to discard too many cards to the Enemy of Enlightenment to try and play our 6-drop, so I got a little bit punished for looting away Island. Right, because like looting away the island turned out to be like a really big problem. But I would have had to discard the Nyxborn Colossus anyways because I never hit triple green, which is kind of another reason I don't like Nyxborn Colossus. Because like sometimes you just can't hit triple green even on a 6-drop and it feels bad. Yeah, them having the Elspeth Nightmare for the Nidir Kraken was also pretty absurd because like it was a 2-for-1. They killed the Kraken and also took one of the Warrior Blessings away, right? Which is pretty absurd. The Kraken again has arrived. We just need to get a second blue source. Does the Kraken just have innate or whatever? We just always draw it? I don't know. I totally believe that. Like if someone said it has innate, always draw it. I'd be totally down with that. Ooh, turn one Labyrinth. That's a bold statement. Oh, with a red, okay. Would really love to hit a second blue, obviously. Oh, in the forge. No, I needed that. Yuck. Rude. Rude. It died. Main phase Omen of the Sun to assert dominance. I see. This is where we're at now. Asserting dominance with the main phase. What is going on now? Feels like they're gonna do something that messes with my creature, and I don't like that. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really, really bad. Yeah, Tectonic Giant is really bad. We really need to try and get that Nadir Kraken online. It's not gonna help. This is gonna just be chunking lots of damage. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage from that 3-4. I thought we were having a fun game, and then my opponent played a Tectonic Giant. Not attacking with a Tectonic Giant is really good for me, because I don't really want to take a bunch of damage from this attacking, or give them... They're not attacking, that's really good for me. I'm actually thinking about putting the Warbriar Blessing on my Nadir Kraken this turn because that actually keeps it alive through a lot of types of damage. It could have like an Erois Blessing or something. I guess I didn't have anything there, but I need this to grow so they can kill their Tectonic Giant eventually. This keeps it alive through a Eroa's Blessing. That's why I did that there. Because they could easily just have that, and then that screws me up. I mean, if they have an Eroa's Blessing make that 4-5, it's also really scary because I don't have good gang blocks on it. But then they have to tap pretty low. Like, they tap to the point where they only have one white open, maybe, for, like, the Karametras. It'll be a 6-7. So they can put in a Roa's Blessing, kill my 1-4, make it a 4-5, and then attack, and then they could potentially have Karametra's Blessings, make it up to a 6-7, which is really bad still. This also gives them cards when they attack, functionally. It's like a divination. Well, not a divination, they only get to play one of the cards, but still. Not something I want them to do repeatedly. Okay. They're being so passive, I like it, but if they have a Shadow the Sky, I'm running right into a Shadow the Sky. They could also just have like a Dreadful Apathy and exile this, and we're kind of back to the same problem we were at before. Right. Daxos, alright. Creature, yeah. Nope. Nice tectonic giant you have there. I'd like to have one also. We don't need to attack with this yet. They could. I think they can't double block it, right? Aspect of Manticore. Yeah, they can't kill with Aspect of Manticore. Okay, it's conceded. Alright. Yeah! Damn! That was a fun turn. Just like, we got to do all the things and the stuff that game. Yeah. Nadir Kraken is dumb. That's why you just take the Nadir Kraken and play it and stuff, and then you're good to go. It is the best. 3Z. Is that like 4Z or 5Z? I don't know. This is fine. Like a 2-3 and a 4-3. Some point in the removal spell. Okay, that's a good one. Not gonna lie, that's quite good. I'll take my 1 damage. Black green, you say? Skola Grave Dancer, okay. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Yeah, playing an extra land. Lamphead of Death's Vigil, okay. What does this attack mean? What do they have for 1 black that I have to care about exactly? They already played a land pre-combat, so I don't know what this is about. They just wanted to put that in the graveyard, I guess. Does anybody know what was going on there? They just wanted to put the Grove Dancer directly into the graveyard, I guess. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know. Submit 0. This does have reach. It's something they need to be aware of. This has reach, so they could do the growth thing that I don't want to see, but I could pump it with the Hunt Master to get it in first. I guess Gift of Growth on this gets me. Oh, they're gonna Gift the Strength. No, they just wanted that in the graveyard. Alright. I don't think that's how you're supposed to get to fuel your escape card by jump blocking, but I don't hate that idea. It's just weird, honestly. Just play the Nyx Herald and Ace Base, I think. Okay. I don't think there's a blackboard wipe I have to play around. So we'll just keep developing. Alright, most kills, Sidewinder, Spirit Weaver, most assists. Dumb Choo Fly, I can't. I don't know how to read that. Nyxborn Colossus, I see. Could fight that down into this A space here. Moth Viper took one for the team and ran into that Colossi. It's like smash! Enemy of enlightenment. You're still dead. Still dead. Yeah, we doing the thing and stuff. Thanks for watching. Hope your day is going well. Looking at getting into doing more pack opening videos on YouTube because it feels like that's something. I know it's like a lot of people do pack opening videos on YouTube, but it feels like it's something that might be people are more interested in watching that. This is probably going to die to a removal spell, but if it doesn't, then we can go double Nader Kraken. That's pretty gas. Red. Yeah, this Protean Thaumaturge is definitely dying. Feels like. Underworld Ragehound, that's truly outrageous. I feel that's very outrageous. Oh, that's gross. Shit. Hey, Rosellos, how's it going? I could trade there, but then they get a Satyr token. I think I'm supposed to Nyx Herald and try to get two of these, but this is not looking great for the home team, honestly. We're taking a lot of damage. If they have removal for this Kraken, that's pretty bad. But if they don't, I can actually copy my Kraken and stuff. Is my hope. I'm taking like 7 this turn. Maybe I should play Nyx Herald first, because that's a better blocker. This is a little greedy. This line, so they killed a Nader Kraken, like Myers Grass. I'm just super dead. I'm really, really dead. Feels like they're gonna Myers Grass and Nader's. Oh, Aspect of Lamprey. Okay. Sure. Fight that down. Target a creature. Make this one a copy. Yep. Just hold these back. This 3/6 can eat that. We just released multiple Krakens into the world. It's okay. I had to discard this elite instructor, but that's fine. She's doing better in the graveyard than anything else. I'm probably just gonna throw the 1/1 in front of that 3/1, honestly, if they attack. Entrancing Liar, alright. Lampheaded Death's Vigil, alright. Well, they're gonna do it pre-combat, then I'm just gonna eat that. Sure. Like, if they're playing it pre-combat, I'm totally good with that. Sure. Speaking of value plays, I mean, yeah, but I mean, decline, because it's already a creature I want it to be, so that's fine. Yeah, this can get into. They can't block that 1/1. You may not block. You may not block with the 1/1. They can tap down my Nadir Kraken permanently if they want to, but I'm still making 1/1s off of it. Like, they want to spend their entire turn to tap my Nadir Kraken. We're in the Betrayal. Oh, and then eat it. Okay, sure. That's kind of rude. Yeah, maybe I'll do a Cal. Oh, they're gonna eat it, which sucks. I guess I still have my other Kraken. Oh, that's funny. It actually made the enchantment fall off because of It made the enchantment fall off because like it's not. It has to enchant a creature I control. Eat it. It goes 6. Yeah. I might be dead to like another portent, maybe. Oh, I could have chumped my native Kraken, right? It didn't have trample. I'm probably just gonna chump it with a tentacle. If they do it again, Dream Shaper Shaman. Alright. It's kind of annoying if they have another one of those deal effects, right? I have 5 to attack them with, and I attack here, they block. I don't have any enchanted creatures because they killed the Kraken. Does this play permanents or any spell, any non-land permanent? So it can grab something pretty absurd or something crappy, depending on what they sack. So they sack the Satyr now, right? Another Port of Betrayal, or just tapping that, okay. Sure. And then they can't pay to sack the Satyr, because they did that. I am drawing a decent number of lands, which sucks, because I don't really... This is 5, this is 4. This is like 5 tentacles. They eat 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's not lethal with the tentacles, unfortunately. I might be able to swing all out next turn with tentacles, though, to get them down. Maybe. They have to choose whether they want to untap the Entrancing Liar. That's why it's there's a pause there. This was originally a Thaumaturge that decided to turn into a Kraken. He's cosplaying as a Kraken right now. They might actually be able to kill me with Lamphead of Death's Vigil if I'm not too careful. Because they do have 3 sacks right now. They have 3 sacrifices. 4 sacrifices with that. Potentially. Stern Dismissal wouldn't be bad. Oh, they're gonna sack the Satyr now. I do love that combo of Dream Shaper Shaman and the Annex. Ah, Careless Celebrant. Oh my, that's a lot of lands. Drew a lot of land there. It's gonna kill my flyer if I attack with a 1/1 to block there. 6, 5, 5 attackers. They have 4 blockers now. They block this in 4 of these. They take 1, 2. They take 2 more damage if I attack with everybody. That's not worth it. I think they're just gonna kill me with a Lamphead of Death's Vigil because I drew like 3 lands in a row or 4 lands in a row, which is pretty bad. Yeah. I definitely should have blocked that one turn they played Port of the Betrayal to like give me extra time to like deal with this. I thought it had trample, that's why I didn't block. That didn't have trample. Yeah. They just need to play 2 creatures. Oh, that could potentially do it. Another blocker. They can also just sack things to gain life, so I can't kill them that way. They can sack guys to gain life now. So they don't have lethal. Yeah, that has to attack me. I have to block all of this. This is a fine block there. Are they just gonna sack the Careless Celebrant to kill my flyer? I think, yeah. Yeah. And drain me for one, yeah. Right. Yep. You still have 3 life on tap and 3 blockers. They can't replay the Rage Hound with the mana they have. Oh, they're sacking, really. What are they sacking? The Lampad? Really? Impending Doom. Impending Doom seems really bad for them. I don't think I would have sacked the Lampad. That gives them so much flexibility, doesn't it? I don't know, because now I have 6. They're just dead, right? Yeah, they're actually just dead. It's a 7 attack. Yeah, these are just dead to this. Oh no, they go to 1 actually. They actually went to 1. Uh. Oh, they went to 1. I did the math wrong there. That's bad. They might die actually, because they went to 1 here. So they kill both my blockers. I die. Right. The Dream Shaper Shaman has to attack. Survive it. Yeah, no, I thought they died, but I forgot they had 2 blockers. Right, because the Dream Shaper Shaman can block. I might actually die because I did that attack. I I'm also dead to like another Port of Betrayal too. It's pretty bad. Rage Guard Berserker. Okay, that can't be destructed. That has to attack. Yeah. I mean, we chump both here when they attack, and we should win next turn. Yeah, that was a mistake. They have to attack with the Dream Shaper Shaman because Impending Doom on it. I guess they can get a permanent, right? We're currently 5-1 or something, or 4-1, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I know you asked about the Kaldheim draft. Sorry, let me like look. We got a message from somebody. Yeah, yeah, sure. Oh, they just sacked, I guess. Okay, they can eat one. Yeah, I think the mistake, they shouldn't have sacked that Lampad of Death's Vigil to get a guy, because that was actually getting kind of close to killing me with it, because I didn't block that one turn. You know, I should check to make sure when they steal a creature from me if it has trample or not, because I should have just chumped it to like not take the 4, because they have such an aggressive opener that one of the ways I die is that they just have like a little bit of reach. So that's 4-1. A little bit of reach kills me. You know, which they definitely could have had in black red. Nader Kraken. We've had Nader Kraken in the opener constantly at 5-1 now. Thanks. I know like that first Theros draft I did took like almost like 2.5 hours, but it's because I was also like there was a lot of like talking. It wasn't just during like the pick portion, but like there's a lot of people when like asking questions about like the cards and stuff. And, like, what do you think about this card? And blah blah. Like, yeah. Okay, they want to do that. I see. Think it might return to nature would be decent. I said my return to nature, not my 5-drop. This is where Elite Instructor is good because we can throw it in front of the Moss Viper. One to equip? Okay, yeah. So they can make a flying snake. It doesn't give the creature must attack, despite the fact that it's a Wings of Hubris. It's just it can still block and stuff. It's only Hubris in the sense that well, this lets me play another land this turn. It also fixes for my Krakens. I think I'm going to play the Dryad here. Could let me play an additional land. I'm aware if I played the Eutropia into the Dryad, that's like technically better, but like this also getting the extra land play is definitely nice here. I'm not gonna block if they tackle one. We can just throw like a Kraken tentacle in front of it or something at some point. I don't know if we have to. You want to give that flying? Glory Bearer, alright. It's not bad to put flying on that, actually. Attack for one with a Moss Viper, I believe. No, okay. I can cast the Nyxborn Seaguard because I actually have the mana to do it because I have double blue, but I feel like so this becomes a 3/4. So if I play Vexing Gull and I can somehow enchant, I can play two things of enchanted, then the Eutropia could do something. But maybe I'm supposed to. I mean, this is actually going to be a problem. Like this having flying and hitting me for like, so I have to get 5/5. I think we have to try and race this, which is really annoying. I don't really think I can do that well in this deck. I think I'm supposed to play the Nader Kraken here. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to play the Kraken, but this is so slow. Like them hitting me for 3 in the air repeatedly is kind of a problem. I do have a Return to Nature I could draw. I have a Return to Nature I could draw to kill this, which is what I'm hoping that I draw that and it kills that guy. But you know, I think I'm pretty happy with the way this deck turned out. There were some really fun games, even if we don't get like 7 wins with it. It had some really sick plays with the Kraken and okay, so they're gonna fly it. It's 4/5. I need that Return to Nature right now. I need it right now. Or I need this to get big and I play a Warbriar Blessing. That's gonna be too slow, I think. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Nice. I need that Return to Nature right now, then. We need the Return to Nature right now, so I can kill that. I can kill the Glory Bearers. Return to Nature. And it has Vigilance too, which is really problematic. I can't attack. They have a 4/7 Vigil. They just Voltrons really hard. Oh, and they have another flyer, yeah. I need that Return to Nature right now. Stern Dismissal. That does buy me a turn. That buys me a turn. I don't know that's great. Well, I really needed like the flash enchantment, so I can bounce this in combat, and they don't have the because I would really love some way to give this flying middle combat. Like if I had like a flash enchantment to give Kraken flying middle combat, that'd be great, like a Starlit Mantle, but I don't. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I lost to a pretty insane green white Voltron deck yesterday. Yeah. The problem is most of the value is on the Sentinel. Like getting rid of the Sentinel's Eye is not really that. It's not really changing that much. It does slow them down quite a bit, I guess. Here, Thaumaturge. So we could go Thaumaturge into like maybe copy something. Maybe copy their flyer. That's a plan, right? That feels like that could be a plan, right? I think this turn I just want to loot away the Vexing Goal maybe, or I guess I hold it. I might have to go like Vexing Goal, playing Nyxborn Seaguard next turn to turn my Thaumaturge into a 3/3. But the problem with the Glory Seekers is that it gives them +1/+1 on their guy. Right? It gives them +1/+1 on their guy, and it's not going to help me like block. I really needed like some fast interaction. Like Warbriar Blessing on my part would have been good if I could get a creature big enough to brawl. That would be good, but we didn't exactly draw that. Right. Lord Bearers redraw, yeah. Yep. I mean, the thing is, they can actually tap. Oh, they can actually just tap down my flyer, anyways. I think we're just super dead. Because, like, they have Sentinel's Eyes with a Captivating Unicorn to tap down a flyer. Yeah. Because I can chump block this turn. You're gonna get a Vigilance, I guess. I have to chump this turn now, because, right, they had the wings still. I need to draw my Return to Nature a little bit earlier. I need to draw the Return to Nature a little bit earlier to, like, not get run over by this. Flyer is my one weakness. I can't play a single flying blocker because they have Sentinel's Eyes. I guess we can see if it was there. Deny the Divine. Oh, you taunting me with a Deny the Divine. Yeah, okay. We're just dead. Sometimes they just have the answers. There's not much you can do about it. You just have to like move on. Socratic erratic. I see. I go first. Wander on turn 2 into like the Nyx Herald can get me out of this, possibly. Because I'm going to be getting lands with it, hopefully, and or at least putting non-lands at the bottom of my library if it lives, yeah. I played the Nexus Wardens also first, to like try and get more value, even. No Threnody Singer, which is good. You gotta deny the Divine now. Ichthyormorphosis on the Wanderer is really weird if they do that. You could turn the fish on the Wanderer is really weird. If they're turned to fishing anything, I think it's the Wardens, but oh, okay, they know I need the land, I guess. Sure. Take that. So they just knew that I needed the land, I guess. Okay. I guess that makes sense. So if I don't hit, oh, that's kind of bad. Okay. They can bounce their Ichthyomorphosis, which is hilarious. That's actually kind of hilarious. They can bounce the Ichthyomorphosis if they want to. They might actually bounce it that they can replay it on my Shoal Kraken, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. They chose not to. They still value the 1/3. They might just have a dreadful apathy on the Shoal Kraken. Is dreadful apathy and Simmerwing Chimera a combo? I think it is. Yeah, it is actually right. I don't know. What do they have? A pump spell, I guess, to make this a 4/4, I guess. Hmm. Feels like they're gonna make this a 4/4. A 4/4, I guess. I'm just gonna attack here. I think they have the 4/4 enchantment. The +1/+2 +1/+2, I think. Flicker of Fate, okay. Really interesting use of that card. I mean, I thought they had like a 2 mana fast effect, but I didn't realize it was that. Okay. They can play something big here, or they could have a Shatter, actually. Shatter the Sky would be pretty good. Shoal Kraken of their own, alright. I wouldn't mind getting a Shimmerwing Chimera of my own, like an enchantment going off here. I guess on the plus side, they probably have used up most of the removal, so like the Kraken's kind of good to go, right? For the most part. Where's my enchantment? We need to draw like the second blue or an enchantment to get this going. Favorite of Iroas. Okay, that card's really scary. They have some way of giving it flying, right? Sure. Discard that, yeah. You want to trade? I want them to use their trick. I feel like they have a trick here. I need to get them to use it. Just taking it? Okay. Leave up Return to Nature. I think they're going to bounce the Ichthyomorphosis to put it on something else. Probably put it on my flyer, and they can destroy the Ichthyomorphosis if they want to. I think they want to bounce this so they can loot, tap, and do the other thing. I could stop them from getting the Ichthyomorphosis by destroying it in response. If I destroy it in response, they don't get to do all of that. I don't really want them getting the enchantment trigger on that. It's a lot of damage here. I guess I could have just destroyed the Shimmerwing Chimera. That was actually just better. Yeah, I should have just destroyed the Shimmerwing Chimera in response. Or on my turn, actually. That was just better. Because I could have another enchantment here. Archon of Falling Stars. Okay, they can get their enchantment back, which is annoying. Another enchantment I control. So I can actually bounce this back to my hand. Eutropia, you say. So I can play the Eutropia, give this flying, target a creature. What am I targeting? Shit, I should have like looked at what I was targeting. Reveal land card, yeah. Hey, thanks for the... Sorry, what is happening? Another target, yes. Yeah. No. Enchanted creature, enchantment creature I control. And this is not an enchantment creature anymore, and I trade there to get their guy back, to get their Ichthyomorphosis back, but they have to double block. They can kill their Archon of Falling Stars to get the Ichthyomorphosis back, is the issue. You can attack here, they block. I don't get any value from them blocking, but I get rid of both of their flyers. I don't know. I think I attack like this. And thanks for the host, Thrifty Play. Sorry, I was like a little distracted. So they just trade there, right? I think they go to 2 though if they don't trade. I think they trade the Archon to get their Ichthyomorphosis back. Actually, yeah, sure. And then they probably enchant the Eutropia. I think. The Shoal Kraken. All right. I don't know if I agree with that, but that's fine. Alright, most kills Wee Wizard, most assists Sun Life. Wee Wizard got gold. Okay, so it's tapped. Yeah, the order of the trigger is a little bit unclear. I might have actually accidentally put the counter on the wrong guy if I wasn't paying attention. I guess. Which is awkward. They can bounce back their Ichthyomorphosis and recast it. But they chose not to. Why does it have flying permanently? I'm trying to figure out why that has flying permanently. Oh, that's weird. It has flying permanently now because of, like, something happened. I can just try to Ferris Band Brawler down the Shimmerwing Chimera. Right? Like, if they don't have anything. It still doesn't let me have attacks, which sucks, but they have a Deny the Divine on this. I'd rather them counter this than the Nadir Kraken, I think. Definitely think I should kill the Oh, Deny the Divine, okay. I could draw Warbriar's Blessing. I have two Warbriar's Blessings in the deck. I could draw. Thirst for Meaning. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think I should have killed the Shimmerwing Chimera a while ago, but they're not bouncing their Ichthyomorphosis over and over again for like the loots stuff, which I'm surprised they're not doing that. Right? Oh wow, Hero of the Winds. They discard Hero of the Winds and land. So they're really digging to something. Like on the band Storyteller gets back nothing at the moment. Okay. Just don't have anything going on right now is the problem. I think they have to move the Ichthyophorsis onto the Nadir Kraken now. It feels like. I don't know if they just don't see like the combo, like bouncing the Ichthyomorphosis and recasting it over and over again to get constellation triggers on their guys. Shoal Kraken #2. Oh boy, yeah, we really need a Warbriar Blessing right now. Really. Ooh, Pump Spell? No, okay, because it's blocked there. That's a lot of lands. I really need to draw non-lands. They're still not doing it. They still don't want to bounce their Ichthyomorphosis. Dream Trawler! Okay, well, that's bad. And they have a card to give it hexproof, which sucks. Oh man. So I can play Shimmerwing Chimera. What's my biggest creature that I can tap? It's probably the Nadir Kraken. Because I can bounce like the Nyx Herald. A 5/6 can attack into that, I guess. They have a counterspell again, or what? Target the creature. So I can target my Nadir Kraken to make a 5/6. That gives them so much life to work with is a problem. Right? I feel like this is the Eutropia trigger. Yeah, it's a Eutropia trigger because doesn't have abilities anymore. Sure. So this can attack into there, and you get to draw a card off of it, which is insane. Attack. You want to block? Control attacks, draw cards. Like I will trade my Nadir Kraken for the Dream Trawler if they let me. Block with the Dream Trawler. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's 5/5 lifelink. They go up to 11 this turn. Wow, sick. That was a really sick rib. Lagana Band Storyteller, get back the Chimera, nice. And gain life, yeah, the attack for 5, sick. Yep, yep. Freaking Dream Trawler. Yep. This was a game I could have won. Like if I just killed the Shimmering Chimera, they killed the Shimmering Chimera like a few turns ago. I think I could have actually won this game, but then they had to top deck their Dream Trawler. Tilt. They can bounce their Ichthymorphosis to kill this. Like they can kill it. They can shrink. They can make this not fly if they see that they can get their Ichthymorphosis back with the Shimmering Chimera. But I feel like we have to try and grow the Shimmerwing to try and trade with the Dream Trawler. Is the problem? Yeah. It's funny. I've actually seen people lose with Dream Trawler in play, but we're just not going to beat it because we don't have a lot of removal. Right? Just don't have a lot of removal. They're at 13. Them having like the Triumphant Surge was actually pretty insane too, because that bought them a lot of time. I guess technically, if I pump this Nexus Wardens, it can just block the Dream Trawler over and over again. Maybe if they don't see like the combo that they have, they might actually just deck themselves if they take the loots here. They might actually just take the loots here. Double strike, yeah. Tap it. They chose not to take the loots because they have Dream Trawler. They know that they might deck out if they take the loots. I don't want a philosophy. Wow. Yeah, I don't like the Idle philosophy, but I guess when you have a Dream Trawler, it like works out. I mean, they've double Lagana banned Elder, so there was nothing I was really doing, right? Like, I can't. They have the double Lagana banned Elder anyway, so it's just like, I can't kill their enchantment to, like, get rid of their guy, anyways, right? It's just, they have too much going on. They could have a counter here. I might actually deck out at this rate. I need a 3/6 to block their Dream Trawler. I'm gonna deck out, is the problem. Right? This can attack. Double Lagana Band Elder, double Shoal Kraken, the Triumphant Surge killed the Nadir Kraken was really good for them. They don't even need to block, but they gain so much. Vexing Gold double block? Okay. Really? I think I'm actually fine with that because like they lose out on their engine, their engine. I guess it gets rid of my engine actually, having that die. It gets rid of my Eutropia engine, which is actually kind of gross because I'm probably going to deck out now. You can just attack to draw a card and gain life. You just have a bunch of lands in hand. I wasn't playing around them having a Vexing goal, but I guess they could have drawn it right. I was just thinking I should just attack to try and put a little pressure on them, but yeah, I guess the Vexing gold double block is really good because it turns off my counter engine now. Now I'm back down to like trying to do normal counters. You might just have to win by decking, actually, at this point. Thirst for Meaning. I don't know why they're casting that now, but I guess they want to have some way to deal with 3/6. Like, if they have a removal for the 3/6, I'm kind of dead. The Dream Trawler. Yeah. Oh, that makes it up to a 7/5, right? Okay. And Sentinel's Eyes on that shit? Okay. You know what? I'm still in that game. Freaking Dream Trawler. Sorry, that was just a really frustrating game to play against freaking Dream Trawler. Like I thought I could win that game, but then they slammed down the Dream Trawler. Like, cool, I lost. Cool. Alright. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you had a good time, aside from that Dream Trawler bullshit. But I'll see you in the next video.